Welcome to Glowmas, my loves. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, a fantastic holiday season, regardless of what holiday you celebrate. I'm having a grand old day. I tried to do something fun and colorful with my makeup because I'm filming at midnight, so I decided that I wanted to do something a little bit more fun and I don't really know how to describe this look. Just something a little bit more fun, I decided. A lot of you guys have been requesting and asking for my Christmas wish list video, and so I decided I would let you guys know what I asked for Christmas this year, the stuff I was interested in. Not everything on this list is stuff I'm gonna get, by the way. This is just like what I sent to my mom for ideas. So let's just go through it. I just wanted to like show you guys stuff that I wanted, stuff I've been interested in this year, and yeah, let's just jump into it. So the very first thing on my Christmas list is actually no longer available. I'm really bummed that this sold out, but it actually got not the best reviews, so I feel a little bit better about it, but I'll try to find a picture of it. It was the NARS Hot Triced palette. It looks like this. This palette was absolutely stunning, and I really, really wanted it. It was top of my Christmas list, and my mom actually told me it sold out before she could get it, so I won't be getting this one for sure, but I'm really bummed because I think this one is absolutely beautiful. I was so excited. I don't love the NARS blush formula, but I heard that these were formulated to be more of a like glowy blush rather than like the sparkly blush, and I thought that was really interesting. And it had two highlighters in it, and I love NARS's highlighters, so I was really excited about this, really hoping I was gonna get it, and then I didn't. I know I didn't, so I'm kind of bummed, and I don't think anybody can get it anymore. Like, I don't think it's even sold. It's kind of silly, I feel like, that they would do that. It sold out like before December, like it's their holiday palette. I was really confused, and it's not coming back, I'm pretty sure, because when you go to that page on Sephora, it's not just like, oh, it's out of stock. It's like, we can't find this page because this doesn't exist anymore. So I don't think they're bringing it back. I'm really bummed because I thought this palette was gorgeous, and I actually was something from NARS that I was super excited about, which doesn't happen very often for me. I'm not getting this, but this was top of my wish list. I thought this palette was beautiful and I would still buy it, but it sold out. So the second thing on my wish list was the Marc Jacobs Omega Glaze All Over Foil Luminizer. I know I put this in an anti-haul, okay? Like, I know I did, but I changed my mind. You want to know why I changed my mind? Actually, I decided I wasn't going to buy it for myself because that's still ridiculously expensive for a gold highlighter. Like, 50 bucks is crazy, but I swatched it in stores and it was so unique. Like, the formula of this is something like I've never felt before, and the sheen that it gave me was like unreal. So I decided I had to have it, and I was like, Christmas is coming up, let's just play our luck with that. Really, really hoping I'll get this one. I want this so bad, though. It's just like, it's unreal. I understand why they're not calling it a highlighter, because it's unlike any highlighter I've ever used before. It is a luminizer. It makes you like luminous. It makes you glow in such a surreal way. If you were interested in this and you were like, oh, I don't need another gold highlighter like me, first of all, think before you buy it, because it is $50. But second of all, go in store and swatch it, because I really like changed my mind instantly the second I touched it. It is a crazy unique formula. So this is definitely one of the things that's like top tier wish list. Like 100% would love to get this. The next thing is something that I actually put in I'm pretty sure I put it in the video where I was talking about like luxury makeup I wish I had but don't because it's so expensive. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Contour Duo, and I asked for the shade shade fair / medium. I really want this. I want it so bad. I've wanted this for so long. I see this in here's the thing. I watch like a lot of declutter videos, like too many probably. I watch a ton of those. Every single time this comes up in a declutter, nobody declutters it. Everybody keeps it. Every single declutter I've watched where this has been in it, everyone's like, this is the best thing ever. I love this. I'll never get rid of this. And I'm like, okay, so sis, is $70, which is like way too much for a contour thing, like a contour shade, but I just think it's so pretty. Like the packaging, the aesthetic. I did get the bar of gold highlighters during one of the sales, and I ended up returning it because it was very bad. And I was really disappointed in Charlotte Tilbury, but then I tweeted about it and I talked to some of you guys, and a lot of you said that her products were very hit or miss. You said this particular palette though, and this particular product was a hit. You said everyone loved it, you guys loved it, all of you had tried it, loved it. So I have high hopes for this product. I'm really excited to get my hands hands on it. I don't typically splurge on things like bronzers and contours because once you have them, you don't really need like a ton. So when I spend my own money, I don't personally splurge, and this would definitely be like a big splurge for me because $70 is quite a bit of money. So I figured I'd try my luck with Christmas, see how it goes. But yeah, I think this is really, really, really pretty, and this was another thing that was like on the top of the wish list. So I had two foundations specifically that I asked for Christmas. The first one was one that you guys have heavily recommended to me, and it is the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. I tweeted a little bit of crap about this foundation because I saw how much freaking product is it? Only 0.25 ounces are in this little stick, and I was like, y'all, there's like no product in it. Like there's nothing, and everyone was like, and for $46, and everyone was like, Hannah, we know, but like you have to do it. They were like, this is the best formula ever. If I get this and it's anything less than the best formula ever, I'm gonna be so disappointed because I feel like the Hourglass Stick Foundation has been so hyped up to me by everyone, saying it is like the best thing on the entire planet, and it like changed their lives and saved their children, bought them a house. Like everybody says this is like the best foundation ever. So I'm really, really hoping that it is. So this was one of the foundations I asked for just because I thought it was like, I was like, this would be dope. Like I've wanted to try it for so long, but I never want to splurge. Foundation is one of those things that it's just like not really a fun thing to buy. So I never really buy it for myself, but yeah, we'll see about her. I also asked for the shade Natural, and I'm hoping that that's a good fit for me. I kind of went in store and tried out some different ones, but it looked like there were a few that could have been a match. Natural seemed like the closest, so that's the one I went with, but we'll see. The other thing I asked for was the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. Now, this one has not been super talked about. The few YouTubers I have seen talk about this who have very similar skin types to me rave about this Dior foundation. Like they say it is one of the best foundations they've ever used. They love it. It works so well for them. It's a really nice medium coverage, and I think that's kind of what made me want to buy this, was because it's something that's more medium coverage. I have a lot of full coverage foundations from when I did a lot more full coverage stuff, and I still do full coverage when I film, so it's good to have those. But in my everyday life now, I'm a very medium coverage person. I really like something that's a little bit not wearing crazy amounts of makeup. You know what I mean? Like not as cakey and everything. I still love a good full coverage face. Like I wear them every day when I film, but it's something for like every day, like when you're not in front of all the lights and cameras. I prefer something more medium coverage. I've heard this is one of the best medium coverage foundations on the market right now. I've heard the formula is really interesting. It's something really different. And when they say face and body, they actually mean it. Like you can like cover your body and there's like your shoulders for like a sheen I've seen people do. So I'm really interested to try this one. I'm excited to try this one because I think it'll be really cool. This is one I actually didn't shade match in store because we didn't have anything Dior, like we didn't have the foundations in my store. So I had to kind of guess online. If it's the wrong shade, I'll probably try to figure something out. But I'm hoping I didn't go too light. I tend to go too light because I always think like, oh, well, you can just bronze it up if it's too light. So I'm hoping it's like a good shade. I went with 1.5 neutral. I think that's going to be an okay shade. Okay, so the next thing I have on my wish list, which this one is a long shot, is one of the Pat McGrath holiday palettes. It's the Pat McGrath Mothership Sublime Bronze Temptations eyeshadow palette. I want this so bad. Like I should have never allowed my boyfriend to buy me that Pat McGrath palette because now all I want is Pat McGrath. I love those shadows. Like I want everything from her. No, I have a problem. I think this one out of all of them is the one that would get the most use in my collection. That's why I picked it. It has that like orangey and brownie color that I use in like every single look. And the shimmer shades look stunning. They look so pretty. I'm so excited to potentially get this. Like this looks absolutely beautiful to me. If I do get this one, there is a great possibility that I will buy the other holiday palette that is like the all shimmer one. I'll insert a picture here. There's a really good possibility I'll buy that one as well to kind of complement this palette because her mini palettes are a little bit more affordable than like the full-size big ones, the one that I have right now. They are a little bit more affordable, so there's a very good chance I might end up with both because I'm really, really eyeing these. I think they're so, so, so pretty. It was really hard to decide between this one and the I think it's called the Metamorphosis. Yeah, it was really hard to decide between this one and the Metamorphosis, but I'm glad with my choice for the holidays. I think this is an absolutely beautiful palette, and I would highly recommend, if you can afford the Pat McGrath shadows and you've been interested, I would highly recommend them. Based on what I tried from Mothership 5, they're absolutely stunningly beautiful. Like they're so pretty. That's all I can really say about them, is that they're stunning. Like, they're so pretty. So the next thing we had that I'm actually really hoping for is the Fourth Ray Beauty. It's okay, so Fourth Ray Beauty, if you guys don't know what this is, it's like the skincare part. Like, ColourPop started a skincare brand, and I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about it, but it looks really, really interesting, and it's very inexpensive for skincare. I had a video idea. I was like, what if I try out this like Fourth Ray for like a month or two and then give like a full review on it? And they're selling the entire collection. You can get like everything that they sell, with the exception of this quartz roller that everybody's been talking about. Like, I'm not gonna buy one because they're like $20, and I don't want that. I don't really like rubbing things on my face that are cold, so I'm gonna pass on that one. But they sell that too. But they have their entire collection on sale for $54. You get 5 things. You get a cleansing oil. You get the AM to the PM gel cleanser. The names are really cute. I actually like the whole aesthetic of this. You get the Keep It Clear clarifying tonic. You get the lightweight hydrator, which I think is like a lotion. And then you get the Later Hater spot treatment, which I'm assuming is a dupe for the Mario Badescu. What's it called? The Mario Badescu drying lotion. That's what I'm assuming this is, because it looks identical to it. But I really would be excited to try this and try out the brand itself and like give you guys a full review on it. And I think for being so inexpensive, I'm curious to see if it works. So I put that on the list too. And if I don't get that for Christmas, I'll probably, if you guys are interested, probably would still buy it and review it for you guys, because I've seen like 0 reviews of it, and I think it looks really cool. Like, I think that's really interesting. There's like 2 more kind of bougier things, and then I asked for a bunch of drugstore stuff because I also love drugstore stuff. So I did ask for this is a big one. This was a big ask, but I have wanted this for so long. I asked for the Lancome Absolute Powder, the Radiant Smoothing Powder. I have wanted this powder for so long. So ever since Jaclyn Hill mentioned it like a year ago, I've been wanting it. I've been lusting after it. Do I need a loose setting powder? No. Do I want to try it because I'm bougie and I like expensive things and I like labels? Yes, I do. I want to try it so bad. I just think it would be so pretty. And I have such problematic under eyes that while I do have powders that work for me and help my problematic under eyes, I'm still looking for that like holy grail. You know what I mean? Like the one that changes the game. And I hope this could be it. I have dreams and hopes for this powder. So we're looking into that one. I think this powder would just be really, really cool. Let's see. I also think it'd be cool to like compare it to my inexpensive powders. Like whenever I think of like gifts now, I always think of video ideas, and I feel like this would be such a good video idea to put, because I never really have super expensive powders to compare to cheaper powders. So I think this would be great for that. Okay, so I also asked for, this is the last bougie thing, but this was kind of lower on the list. Really have been loving the scent of Gucci Guilty. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's a perfume. I'll put it up here. I think it smells so incredibly good. Like, it just smells so amazing. And it's different from the other scents that I have in my collection. I only have like a few perfumes. I don't have a ton. But every year for Christmas, I usually ask my mom for one kind of expensive perfume because they last so long. I still have like the ones I got from previous years. So I wanted to add to my collection a little bit and ask for this particular perfume because I think it smells so good. But yeah, I just think it smells nice. It's just something a little bit different. It has like a hint of lilac to it, but it's like a warm lilac. I don't know how to describe it. You think lilac and you think like more floral, but it's got like a more like warmed scent. I don't know how to describe scents to you guys, like at all. I have no way of describing it, but I think it smells really good and I would love to have that one. And then these are more of the drugstore things I asked for. So I did ask for another bottle of my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation because I was like, I freaking love this stuff and I'm gonna run out soon. By Christmas I should be out, so why don't I just ask for more? I also asked for the LA Girl Pro Matte Pressed Powder. I just feel like you can never have too many pressed powders, to be perfectly honest. Like, I just am in love with pressed powders, and I think that this one particularly I've heard really, really good things about, so I wanted to try this one out. I also asked for the new Makeup Revolution concealer. It's not the concealers I already have. It's not the Conceal and Define. It's called the Fast Base Concealer. It was on sale for $5 recently, but normally it's $8, and I haven't seen any like reviews about it. Like, I haven't seen anyone talking about it, and I love all of Makeup Revolution's face products so far, so I'd like to try that one out as well. I feel like now Makeup Revolution, like, their face products are like my thing. thing. And so I want to like keep that up. So I asked for this one. I also asked for one of the Wet n Wild ombre blushes. I think I asked for the purple one. I asked for it in the color Purple Haze, just because I don't have any purple blushes, and I've heard this is a really good purple blush for fair skin types, and it's also super affordable. So I love being able to have a really good mix in my collection of things that are expensive and things that are affordable. It's great for YouTube because I can give you guys a wide variety of things, like from all different price points. I just like having a variety. I like having different things. I also, this is a big one, I asked for the Milani Baked Bronzer. I have wanted to try I have the baked blushes and I have the blushes from Milani, and I thoroughly enjoy Milani's products. I'm actually wearing their foundation today. I love, love, love Milani's products, and so I really have always wanted to try out their blushes, but Milani is one of those drugstore brands that is low-key a little overpriced. Like, they're kind of expensive. So I wanted to try out this one, but I always felt like it was like $12 in store. They're also cheaper online than they are in store, so that's annoying, but they're always like $12 in store, and I'm always like, do I really want to spend $12 right now? No. So I've never picked it up, but I thought this would be a good chance to try this out. And I actually got both of my Milani blushes last year for Christmas, so I was really excited about that. And then I also asked for one of the J-Cat Beauty highlighters. I asked for it in the shade Pink Goddess. I got one of the ones. I got the shade White Goddess a while back, and it is a perfect dupe for Ofra's Glazed Donut, the collab with Nikki Tutorials. So I thought getting another one, I kind of wanted to see if it would be a dupe for Pillow Talk, I'm not gonna lie. Because I also have Pillow Talk, and the Pink Goddess looked eerily similar to the Pillow Talk color. So I wanted to like test if J-Cat really was a dupe for Ofra's highlighters, or if it was just a one-off, and then let you guys know. So that's why I asked for that one. I really just have video ideas in my head. So I saw on Morphe.com, this is a little hack for you guys. If you've wanted to try the continuous setting mist that everyone raves about, that I actually low-key love, like, I'm not gonna lie, the continuous setting mist is such a good, I don't believe in setting spray, but I feel like that one does something. That one and the ColourPop one are the two setting sprays that I can like get behind. Like, I think these do something and I like them. I saw that you could get the continuous setting mist, the eyelid primer, and the Morphe blending sponge for $20. Just the setting mist, I'm pretty sure, is like $15, and the sponge is $7. So you're already over the deal. Like, you're over how much that would normally cost you. I think this is a fantastic deal, and it's been on sale for a while, so I'm not thinking it's going to change anytime soon. But I thought this was a great deal, and I wanted to pick this up. So I just put it on my Christmas list, hoping my mom would pick it up, because I think that's a really, really, really good deal. And I've always wanted to try the Morphe blending sponge, because I've heard people say that it's really good, but I've never tried it. So, and I'm also out of my continuous setting mist. The other thing I asked for from Morphe was the 8S, the Stellar Impact Highlighting Palette. I love Morphe's highlighting palette. They're actually probably going to be in my Best of Beauty 2018 videos. I think their highlighters are so fantastic. I adore the formula. I just really, really love them. So when I saw that they came out with a whole palette, I was very intrigued. It looks like they have a really broad range here. They have some colorful ones, some more neutral ones, and some for maybe deeper skin tones. I think this is a fantastic deal. I think you're getting it's $25 for 8 different highlighters. And these pans are usually pretty big. So I asked for this one too, because I saw it and I was like, that's beautiful. I want that. And then the final thing I asked for from Morphe, and also the final thing in general, was the 35M, the Boss Mood Artistry Palette. Lacey of Spooky Lips and Fat Hips actually made me want to buy this because she got it and she loved it, and I was like on the fence about it. Like, I was like, I like it, and there's a lot of really pretty sparkles that I really love, and I was like on the fence, and then she reviewed it, loved it, and so then I was like, you know what, we're doing it. So I did ask for this palette as well. I don't typically buy a lot of Morphe palettes anymore that come in that old packaging, because I feel like I don't always use them, but I'm still planning on doing a video and doing this in general, putting all of my Morphe shadows into like one palette, like decluttering a bunch of them and condensing them down, because there's so many brown repeats in those palettes, like hundreds, I feel, that I would love to just like break them all down, pick out the unique ones, and make my own palette out of the Morphe shades that I have. So look forward to that. I'm hopefully going to do that soon. But yeah, that was everything on my Christmas list. A lot of you guys were wondering what was on my Christmas list. This is it. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, or just like, or just subscribe, or do neither. I'm honestly just so happy you're watching me. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. Happy Glowmas. Happy holidays. I love you guys. Everything I'm wearing on my face, my merch, my social medias, and all of the other fun things that would be in a description box are down below in my description box, and you guys can go check them out. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Bye.